Hello, today I wanted to make this quick video about the differences between Elyson and Bridgeland. I've had a few buyers reach out that are considering both communities and just trying to figure out if there's anything they need to know that sets one apart from the other. So today we're just going to go through kind of what the differences are today, as well as what the differences will be in the future. Also, if you have lived in Bridgeland or Elyson, or you've moved from one to the other, please write down in the comments what your reasoning was and what you think of these communities to help a fellow buyer out as they are researching these two communities. So for those of you new here, my name is Danielle. I'm a realtor in Northwest Houston, and I specialize mostly in master plan communities and newer homes. If you are looking to move to the Houston area and would like assistance, feel free to call, text, or email me. I absolutely love hearing from everyone who watches my YouTube. So number one, the cost of a home in 2024. In Elyson, as of March 2024, the average sold price for the last 90 days was about $525,000, whereas in Bridgeland, it was about $545,000. So although Bridgeland is a little bit higher currently, they're both about the same when it comes to how much you're going to spend on a house in 2024. So another key difference between Bridgeland and Elyson, especially right now and in the future, is the sizes of the community. When it is all said and done, Bridgeland is going to have about 20,000 residents and about 925 acres of commercial development. It's going to end up being like a miniature city, similar to the Woodlands up north. Elyson, on the other hand, is going to continue to be more of a traditional master plan community with only 7,000 home sites and about 12 to 20 acres of commercial development. Now, that's the future. That's when it's all said and done, and both of these communities have probably 5 to 10 years left before they're even remotely close to any of that commercial being completed. One of the gripes a lot of people have with Bridgeland is that they have been promised Bridgeland Central for almost a decade now, and they have finally begun. HEB is currently being built for the Village Green area of the 925-acre commercial development, which will be opening by the end of this year. Besides that, Bridgeland also has the Lakeland Village, and they have a lot of commercial in and around Bridgeland, around Fry Road and 290. So commercially, although Bridgeland still has a long way to go, they still have more commercial in the general vicinity compared to Elyson. Elyson, on the other hand, is off of 529 and 99, and just recently in the last year or two, they got the Target, they're getting an HEB built, and they also are having a ton of small strip malls finally sprout up within the community. So there are a lot of conveniences coming to both communities. However, ultimately, Bridgeland is going to be much larger. Honestly, between the two, Elyson got their commercial stuff started a lot faster than Bridgeland did, and I'm sure that they're going to continue that pace. Another key difference between Bridgeland and Elyson is the roads in and out and within the community. So with Elyson, it is off 529 on 99, and right now, to me, it still feels a little underdeveloped because it's still 2-lane roads to the highway, and really there's only Highway 99 to get in and out of that area, or Peak Road. And to me, that's one of the biggest things I don't like about Elyson. With Bridgeland, it's they do have Fry Road and they have easy access to 290. They also have House and Hall and a couple entrances to 99. So there's more than one way out of the community, and there's some major roads that have already been developed around Bridgeland. I asked Elyson's Welcome Center recently if they have any plans for some more infrastructure when it comes to the roads and stuff, and they weren't really able to answer that, and I wasn't able to find anything. However, I do think that they will have roads expanded, especially as the community continues to grow. So from a future standpoint, I still think Elyson is a good option. Another important aspect people are considering when they're looking at Bridgeland and Elyson is the school districts. Elyson is zoned to Katy ISD, and they are getting new elementary schools as the community continues to grow. And so Katy ISD is one of the highest rated school districts within Houston, and so that is very attractive to a lot of people looking in this general area. Bridgeland, half of it is zoned to Cy-Fair ISD, which is also a very highly desirable community. However, a majority of the new construction in Bridgeland is currently north of 99, which is mostly zoned to Waller ISD. And Waller ISD is not a bad school district. Bridgeland is opening a brand new Waller ISD elementary school this coming school year, and From what I've heard, a lot of the residents like Waller ISD and they like the teachers and they like how the schools are performing. However, because the district is so new and the area is so new, this district is not rated as competitively as Katy or Cy-Fair ISD. Personally, I think in 3 to 5 years, Waller ISD is going to become a highly competitive school district because not only is Bridgeland and Elyson starting to grow in that area, but there's 3 other master plan communities opening next to it. And so I think in the next 5 years, we're going to see an explosive amount of growth in Waller ISD, and it's going to be just as competitive as the other 2 school districts. So if you are looking for the long game and your kids are very young, I still think that the Waller side of Bridgeland is a good opportunity. As far as amenities and things to do within the neighborhood, they're both master plan communities, so of course they have the resort style pools, the walking trails, the tennis courts, the gyms, all those things. Both, you're going to find all of that in both communities. Because Bridgeland is a little larger and has a lot more acreage, you will find more nature and walking trails within Bridgeland and a little bit more nature preserve compared to Elyson. Elyson still has a ton of walking trails, but they're not going to be as wooded or nature-esque per se. Because Bridgeland is going to be larger as a whole, they also have a lot more parks and lakes compared to Elyson. From a resale perspective, they both have their pros and cons. Right now, Elyson is going to have an excellent resale perspective because they are part of Katy ISD, and Katy ISD is always going to excel more than likely. Later down the road, because Elyson is small, they have no control over what is going to be developed around that area. So there could be a lot of smaller pocket neighborhoods that come that do not retain the value as high as a major master plan community. Bridgeland as well is going to retain its value, especially when Bridgeland Central comes. It's going to be very similar to the Woodlands in that the closer you are to that 925 acre shopping center and the highways, the more value your home is going to retain. Either way though, historically here in Houston, if you're part of a master plan community, the appreciation of your home in the suburbs retains and excels a little bit faster than a traditional subdivision. As far as build choices, both communities have a ton of quality builders to choose from, and a majority of them for both communities is mid to upper tier builders. There's not as many entry-level builders as there are in other communities like Sunterra or Marvita. So that is another reason that the price point for both of these communities tend to be a little bit higher than the surrounding master plan communities. Property tax rate in both communities is a little higher than average. However, currently it is just a little bit higher in Elyson than it is in Bridgeland. The HOA fees in Elyson and Bridgeland are both about $1,200 to $1,500 annually, and so they are very similar. However, in Bridgeland you do get a lot more amenities because of the size of the community. All in all, I think that both communities have their pros and cons, and they are both solid investment choices when it comes to choosing a master plan community in the Northwest area. I don't think you can go wrong with either, so it really is going to come down to your own personal preferences when it comes to schools and current commercial development as well as future. But overall, both are a good decision. I hope this video was a little helpful in your research about Elyson and Bridgeland and gave you a little bit of clarity and maybe some other things to think about. If you're moving to the Houston area and would like assistance, feel free to message me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.